Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation. Today's topic, boys and girls, is karma. Why are you talking about karma, Glenn? Well, I was watching the channel panel event over the weekend, and there was a very succinct description as to how karma is applicable in the new energy and how you can actually shed yourself of karma altogether, where it's gone. And it's so simple, and it aligns with what Bashar said and so many other channels have said. And I apologize, I don't remember which of the 8 channels channeled this through. Could have been the YahYel, I'm not quite sure. So, the idea is very, very simple. Karma only exists when you're not in the one moment. What does that mean? When you're following your highest excitement and you're letting synchronicity abound and you're living a true fourth density state, you're not projecting a 3D reality anymore, and you're not anchored into that idea, and karma is no longer applicable. Because like this last summer solstice, when we released the slave and slaver archetype on December 21st, 22nd, whatever date that was, that the Mayan calendars expired, that was the dimensional portal into this new energy and this new reality. Concurrently, karma was released collectively in collective consciousness. It is now possible to move forward without the idea of karma or contracts. KYRON has talked about this. Bashar has talked about this. The channels in the channel panel event have talked about this. So it is very relevant. You don't have to be bound by these ideas. They are collective agreements, and they are now forgiven. So these things that you've done, if you kicked somebody in the ding-ding way back in the day, or if you did this, or if you overspent your money, or if you stole your grandmother's wedding ring to sell for crack, or whatever it happens to be, it is now all good. It is forgiven. It is a collective agreement that is now no longer necessary in this new energy. So I thought that was extraordinarily important to convey as an idea. There's so many people that do struggle with that and think that they need to have this balance, and it doesn't mean that what you're doing now shouldn't be balanced and within love and joy and have equal and fair exchange. No, it should. It should have reciprocity. It should have equality. Shouldn't be inequities at this point in time in your energetic exchanges, but all those past ones are now forgiven, so it's okay. If you stole your little brother's shoe when you were 7 years old and then you knocked him out of the tree and he broke his arm, it's all good. And he might not realize that he has forgiven you in a collective consciousness scale, but you no longer have reciprocity back onto yourself to balance that out. It was an agreement. It was something within collective consciousness, and now it is forgiven. It is gone. So you can live within that energy. You can follow your highest excitement. You don't have to worry about karma anymore, and all is well in the world. And I think that was one of the more interesting and wonderful things that was conveyed during the channel panel event, is that karma, everybody's been saying, different channels have been saying, karma forgiven, karma forgiven. So, and I'm going to go back and rewatch that once it's published, and I'll have a better refined idea as to whom it was. There was so much information coming through. So I just wanted to convey that. I thought it was very important. No more karma. Dun, 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 dun. So again, thank you for joining me, Glenn Parker, High Vibration Foundation, coaching, life, business, and spiritual. Down below, there's always tons of stuff going on in the description. Retreats, yes, retreats, boys and girls. Woohoo, spend time with Glenn. Ooh, warning, warning. Spending time with Glenn is tons of fun, and you get to do and have a model of following your highest excitement and have no judgment, and have synchronicity bound and have all the things you like. Damn, that sounds good. I think I'll spend time with Glenn. Oh, wait a minute. I guess I already am. So, if that does sound of interest, I haven't published them yet in the URLs. I have to go change 200 and something blah, blah, blah videos, and I'll get to that shortly. But you can email me. There is an email address in there if you do have an interest in retreats. I think that pretty much covers it. So if there's anything, any feedback, if you're having experiences, I have so many people sharing their unique experiences, a lot of contact experiences, not an entity in your face going, yo, shake my hand. But lots of sightings of UFOs, lots and lots, epic, epic, epic amount of sightings of UFOs and things that people go, well, they did this, this, and that, and then I realized this, this, and that. I'm like, that's another aspect of yourself from your oversoul connection that's having an existence in the Essassani YahYel type of idea. Very likely YahYel. My phone cut me off. Bad phone. So I was just ending in the ending credits, and I apologize if this is a little abrupt as it comes through. But, so just remember, there isn't any more karma. All those things you've ever done are forgiven, and they are forgiven in collective consciousness. They're forgiven individuatedly. So just relax and move forward and enjoy. There's no reason not to enjoy anything that you're doing. There's no reason not to be in the moment. There are constructs that you've given you within the personality complex, and just go ahead and grind them down, and love them and thank them because they have given you the experience that you wanted to experience. So thank you very much for joining me. Please do check out the description down below. There's tons of stuff in there. Retreats coming up by Sunday. I have a good feeling they're pretty much done. Just doing the polishing, doing a little bit of polishing. If you do have an interest in retreats and you want to contact me directly, email address is down below as well. But there'll be a link to the retreats. There's always cool links down below. There's a link for Rob Ganter and Kalina Angel, and it leads back to their channels. For most of the channels that were there, there's links down below as well. And they are going to do more actual events, physical events. I think that is very important to do physical events. And I'll do a video on that, I think, because it is so relevant. And, coaching, life, business, and spiritual, and retreats. I do unique individuated treats, and we pick a particular vortex that I think, and we have a conversation on this, that would energetically be within the idea of where you think you want to be or where you need to be to do more integration type of work. Because depending on what you want to do and what you need to work on, there are better places to do it. Sodoma, sometimes Manhattan Beach or Mount Shasta, or it's a weird energy, but there's an interesting vortex at Chichen Itza in Mexico, and there's some violence that happened there, but there's a lot of self-resolving there. I haven't been there in a while, but I'm feeling a little traction there as well. But there's tons of different places you can go, depending on what the need is, and we can take that journey together. That is something that is available. So thank you again for joining me, and I will see you in an astral state. See you later, my brothers and sisters, the family of light.